Good conversation right now. This part 2, man. Urban T Podcast. I'm your host, Uncle Dub, in the building. We had a good conversation, man. This part 2 of our little thing that we doing this week. We appreciate y'all tuning in. We got the beautiful Miss Camille in the building. Round of applause real quick. And we got homeboy Jay in the building, man. Jason, but he go by Casanova. Make sure y'all check him out on Spotify. And run up.
Oh, I got some new music coming out too, though.
Definitely got some music rolling, man. And we was in the conversation still, man. We about to kick it back in about the table, man. So what was y'all saying about the table and accepting people where they are, or whatever y'all was saying? But I was definitely listening, so y'all might just go ahead and keep it moving down.
Start off, Jason. With
go ahead. What you saying,
Fuck that table.
There we go.
Okay, that table is the most irrelevant bullshit there is. Okay, it is because it's like this. Everybody focus on the table, but ain't nobody focus on the motherfucking house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A house without
That's
a table.
A good one, man.
Everybody's focused on this goddamn table. But what you bringing to the table? Fuck that table.
Yeah, fuck that table.
You know how long it took me to get a table in my house? Took a minute. I ain't have a table. I said, shit, I ate on that motherfucking sofa. And for a minute, I ain't have a sofa. You know what I'm saying?
You don't need a bed.
You had, look, did that air mattress? $49.99 at Walmart.
Don't spend the $150 that keep blowing up as you go. Yeah. I can walk up with the air mattress on the floor a couple of times.
Hey, well, that's what I'm saying.
That is the worst.
That shit is irrelevant.
But you know what it teaches you? It teaches you that when you get some shit, value that shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't let people come over just sitting on your furniture you can pay $1,800 for. You know what I'm saying? Shit, hell no.
But that's the same thing with your life.
And that's the same thing with your and that's the same thing with your table. You don't let anybody come sit at your table. You know what I'm saying? So when people say what you bringing to the table, shit, just bring you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you can't do that either.
What you mean?
Why? You can't do that either. It ain't no just bring you.
Yeah, bring you and what you got going on.
Okay, well, you got to clarify that shit. Don't just say just bring you.
Yeah, bring you and what you got going on. Yeah.
That includes everything that you
got to
have.
it ain't bring. You got to get invited to my table. And I should be invited to yours.
Okay. Like skin booty nigga talking.
You right. Hey, my khaki colored Negro.
But no, though, man, I definitely understand what you're saying, because sometimes when you don't invite people and they just walk to your table, they want to take shit off and don't want to bring shit back.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the family you invite over your house and they make their place, but don't bring no macaroni.
Exactly.
Nah.
Rearranging shit on your table. Yeah, like, nah, exactly. You doing too much.
Yeah, you can't just come to me. Like I told you in the last one. I vet my women. You not just coming in my life with no bullshit. You can't just come sit down at my table and think, oh, well, this. No, it don't work like that. You got to get invited.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when you in the mob, right? You know what I'm saying? You start off small. But then once you put your work in and put that effort in and you show yourself approved, you don't just go sit at the table with the bosses.
No, they bring you in.
They bring you in like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to get invited in. You done put your work in. You done showed your effort. You done showed me that you love and that you care about this family. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go ahead and make you a boss now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You mafioso now. You just can't come sit at the motherfucking table.
So one of y'all has said you got to accept people for who you are and who they are.
That would be me.
Camille, so what do you say that, and should we?
Yes. We get accepted by Source, God, however you address a higher power every single day, no matter what. You wake up, you're woken up with that heartbeat and your health and your functionality and all those things, and you're able to get up and go throughout your day. You're being accepted for that. So anybody in your life, you should accept them for who they are, meaning don't try to change them. You shouldn't judge them. You can make a choice of who you want to engage with in your life. And whatever process you do for that, but everybody, they should just be themselves, and you should accept them for who they are
and what they gonna be, because they gonna be who they are. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, if I engage with them, that's different. But shit, I'm not finna change you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna put this path together. If you want to be that, then you want to be that. What you think about that, Jay?
I'm gonna plead the fifth. I'm gonna plead the prepared you.
All right, man.
We used to play a game called bullshit. And I don't believe that bullshit. You know, because some shit I just can't accept. I just like, you know, for me, it's like, okay, so you say just accept somebody for who they is.
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone's a liar, let them be a liar. Now, if you want to deal with them, that's your choice.
So what about a pedophile?
If they're a pedophile,
that's what they do.
No. I'm saying. So do you accept them for that?
You can't change.
I can't change that.
So you accept them for being a pedophile?
No, I just won't engage with them. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
when you in prison and when you in jail, nigga, some blocks you
what
be on,
what about a rapist? What about somebody that raped your dog?
Nigga, when you in jail, nigga, you can't control who you around.
It's not.
Shout out to my niggas in the yard. Cause I'm about to say, nigga,
I get what you saying.
Yeah, cause some niggas be rapists, but some niggas be 6'3", 270, nigga. You ain't finna walk up on that nigga like, nigga, you rape kids. Like, nigga, nah, nigga, he is who he is, nigga. So you gonna try to change the nigga mind in jail?
It ain't about changing the person's mind, but it is this thing called being realistic. And the thing of it is if you do some fucked up shit, I don't accept you for that.
Yeah.
I don't want to change you, but I don't have to accept you in your fuckery. That's the whole thing. It's like, I'm not trying to sit up here and be politically correct for no motherfucker. Wrong is motherfucking wrong.
Wrong is wrong.
And if you a fucking liar, I'm not accepting you for being a liar. If that's who you is, that's who the fuck you. I'm not accepting that shit. Don't bring that shit. And I'm gonna voice my opinion.
Right.
Don't bring that fuck shit around.
But you're not gonna engage with that person.
That's you not engaging.
Right. You're not engaging with that person, but
I'm
you're not gonna
accepting it.
Yeah, you accepted that they're a liar, so I wouldn't tell you nothing.
I'm not accepting that.
So if a motherfucker a liar, you're not gonna tell them your business because you know that they're a liar. So nigga, I'm gonna go ahead and stay away from them niggas and not engage with the motherfuckers.
That's a snitch you don't tell your business to.
Yeah, snitch too.
A liar be like that. That's me going to the club saying my name Dub J.
Oh damn! The hoes gonna be like, yo, you gotta look like his brother.
Dub J, that's my twin brother. I'm JW.
Hey, shit, hey.
Some people, I heard you, Jason, say something about reality. A lot of people walk around living a lie because they don't understand their reality. They're delusional.
They are.
So, is that person a liar? Do you just be like, I'm not accepting it?
And a lot of people on social media is very delusional. They get a lot of likes and they really don't look like that, or they really don't live like that.
Repeat the question.
Oh, go ahead, Quinn. You said the question. I forgot.
The liar. Okay, we're just using an example of liar. We're just not speaking about anybody in particular, but some people live a lie because they're delusional.
But that's their perception.
Exactly.
Right.
That's their perception. So they are the lie. They are a lie. So you can't change their mindset for them.
It's not about changing minds. It's not about changing minds.
So you accept who they are. They are a liar.
No, I can't say that because then I'll be lying to myself.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
Give it to me.
You got a cousin, right? The nigga that stole something out your auntie house. Would you invite that nigga to spend the night at your crib?
Hell no.
Right. You know he a thief. You not gonna engage with him, so nigga, he just
But I
thief.
don't accept. That means that I don't accept his lifestyle.
Yeah. So you
if I accepted it, I would be like, well, yeah, nigga, just because you stole from her, don't mean you gonna steal from me. Come on over here, nigga. I got a nice pillow for you.
You accept that he's a thief, and you not letting him over to your crib.
No. I'm not accepting that type of behavior. If I accepted it, then that means that I allow you to be in my energy. I don't accept fuckery.
But you're accepting them for who they are and
no,
how
I'm not.
you deal with
Miles,
them.
do you understand what I'm saying?
Miles, we wrong. But we don't really give a fuck about what Miles talking about.
Damn, that's kind of fucked.
You know what I'm saying? Miles ain't got no mic, man. So Miles had a mic. But the question for the day, man, getting back to that was just something we was talking about, guys. But the question of the day is prenuptials before marriage. Would you want one? If somebody asked you to have one, would you accept that? So let's go ahead and talk about it. So it's prenuptials. We're gonna start with Jay since he was already talking. Prenuptials, man. If you had a woman that was making more money than you, she said, baby, I want you to sign this. Would you sign it?
Yep.
Okay. You won't have no problem with it?
Nope.
Okay, cool. Well, you want to say, baby, why?
No, why would I? Because 9 times out of 10, I want one myself.
Come on, big money. That nigga got it bad. Miles, keep on applauding that nigga everything he say, man. You better applaud some shit over here, nigga. No, it's like shit. Man, go ahead, bro.
No, but see, it's just an understanding of like a lot of people. I work hard for my shit, and I'm pretty sure she work hard for her shit. And again, what you have to understand is, as relationships grow, people change. That's just what it is. Sometimes if you're not growing together, if you don't know how to build your relationship or cultivate your woman or mold your woman, you know what I'm saying? Because you gotta teach her. You know what I'm saying? And it's a learning experience for both of y'all. The learning doesn't stop just because you get married. And the thing of it is if she has more than me, which is a good thing, I shouldn't be sitting up here like, well, that's kind of fucked up that you. Nah, I want you to feel comfortable to protect your assets, and because if I'm like, well, you got to sign this prenup, it doesn't mean that I don't love you. Yeah. It doesn't mean that I don't trust you.
I just got to protect myself.
I just have to protect myself because in the event life happens, and let's just be honest, life didn't happen to a lot of motherfucking people. It's a lot of people get married and they be like, oh, well, we ain't getting divorced. We ain't getting divorced. We gonna stick it out. And what happened? 5-10 years later,
she be fucking with Dub and Carter.
Exactly.
It's all fucked up.
Exactly. Then I'm like, shit, had Dub take care of them babies.
Right. Like, shit, I'm gone. I better take care of my own.
But I'm just saying, so it's like keeping that again. For me, I don't. Now, for some other people, it might be an issue, but for me, it's like being realistic. No, protect yourself at all times.
What about you, Quinn?
So it's the question if the man wanted me to get a prenup.
Yeah, is that a sign? Is that a sign like okay, he thinking about divorce before we get married, or? Yeah.
No, I wouldn't necessarily think that. I would think it's a sign of being guarded and wanting protection. Why? Like, did something happen in life? Is it attached to some type of trauma? And so you're doing this from that. So I guess I would want to understand why. I do agree marriage is a business too. So maybe you're just business minded and you want everything documented on paper. So I guess for me it would be the why and the intention and where is it stemming from. So I would need more understanding around it to make a yes.
But you would feel a way if he just came and asked you like, nigga, what you mean?
No, I would ask those questions to get understanding.
Okay, next question, guys, because we running through these motherfuckers. I done got all these questions. Can your spouse lend the opposite sex money?
No. Hell no.
Hell no. What is her baby daddy?
Her baby daddy. If that's the case, then she need to be with that nigga. No.
Okay. So hell no. He can't say, let me get you y'all some cigarettes.
Hell no. Look, you support your own habit, nigga. No, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
What about you, Mel? If he came to you like shit, I need to, lend my baby some money. I mean, lend my homegirl some money.
Oh, you said my baby. I shouldn't
even put it. I'm about to lend my homegirl.
My baby.
I was thinking about something else. Shout out to Karen.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would want to understand, like. No, to be straight up answer, no, because I wouldn't want the person to get mad at me because I have done it. Like I have male friends that are in relationships or married. We have loaned each other money, so no.
You wouldn't feel away?
No.
Shit, I would.
Yeah, I feel away. I ain't gonna even lie to you because bitch, how y'all got that much trust in each other to do that? I'm crazy.
Well, you've been friends for a long time.
Hell yeah, shit.
You say y'all been friends for a long time. So
what's the difference? What does gender have to do with my relationship?
Okay, so here's a question. Here's a question. Why you can't ask your mate?
What do you mean? But he's asking me what I'd be mad if my man loaned his friend some money. So
why they can't ask who they with for some money?
What if she's not with the mate? Who knows?
Yeah, because
who knows the situation?
Because I don't think my friend would be mad if I loan Rita D some money. You know what I'm saying?
If it was all the time or something like that, then it's like, okay, maybe this is an issue. But you just saying once in a blue moon or just this happened, it's like I don't see how that's automatically
so how about this?
Mad.
Is it getting clear with me first?
Well, are they spending your money?
If it's us together, yeah, they are.
Well,
because your money is
you
my money and my money is your money, so that's our money.
So if you're making money and she's making money and whatever y'all do together, she's contributing and you're contributing, that person also has control of what they bring into their own pocket, what they manifest. And if they want to spend it on whatever, I don't think they should have to ask somebody for permission to do that.
If you in
now, if they're
we in a
taking
relationship,
your money,
are we in a relationship?
it doesn't matter.
That was the question.
He's saying that y'all gonna put y'all money together.
No, what I'm saying, what was the question?
No, the question was, do you mind your spouse lending the opposite sex money?
Okay, so your spouse. We're not talking about a girlfriend. We talking about somebody
Okay,
who you're
even with
married
your
to.
spouse.
And so, see, here's the issue.
But
right?
you should have. I mean, if you're communicating, I would assume it would even come up just in regular conversation, like, "Oh, I loan such and such
See,
money."
that got to
But
come
when you said
before.
get it cleared, that's the thing I have a problem
Oh,
with.
they don't like that.
But see, why?
It sounds
Talk your shit.
controlling,
But see,
to be honest.
no. See, that's not controlling. See, here's the thing that I see with a lot of women, black women, is that they want us to lead. No, they want us to lead when it's convenient for them. But see, here's the thing: if I'm going to lead, then I'm going to lead all the time. I'm not going to, and I'm not speaking just for me. If a female friend asks me for some money, and I'm married, I'm going to say, let me talk to my wife.
If she asks you $40, you gonna go all the way.
Let me talk to hell yeah, because let me explain something to you. In any event, life happens. Let's just say, for example, that her and your wife get into it, and for whatever reason, she be like, "Bitch, that's why Jay gave me $40. You ain't know about it. This shit." Explain that.
I got a head in the curb, babe.
No. But what I'm saying, but see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're so used to dysfunctional relationships. You sit up here and you say you want vulnerability. You sit up here and you say you want a man to be accountable to come and talk to you about things. But you have to be able to reciprocate that same thing that you're saying. You cannot sit up here and tell me that I'm wrong for saying that if your male friend wants to borrow some money from you, you need to come and talk to me. Because how do I know that may be affecting what it is that we're doing, that we're building. So it's about communication. It depends
on the amount. If it's $40 to me, that's $4.
It doesn't matter.
Well, that's your perspective, sweetheart.
Oh, okay.
That is no right or wrong. That's your perspective, because every man doesn't think like that. Every woman doesn't think the way I'm speaking. So life is perception. So I don't think there's a right or wrong way. It's like you do what's best for you and your partner in that relationship. And if, for me, I wouldn't have a problem with it, and my partner wouldn't have a problem with it, because I'm gonna attract someone that thinks like me. Yeah. If it's, I understand what you're saying about you're building together and you have a pot, let's just say money together. If it's not taking from that or taking from my household or something like that, I wouldn't clock it that way.
But how's it not taking from your household?
That's because
no. Hold on, wait. How is it not taken from your
Because
household?
again, I'll just reiterate my example. Whatever you're putting together, whatever your agreed upon amount for said couple, and you're not taking from that. You're not taking from your household bills, whatever your arrangement is. That's that person's money. You don't say, "Oh, did you buy coffee today? Did you buy some clothes?" Like it doesn't matter.
That's real shit.
No. See, that's comparing apples and oranges.
But I'm agree with Camille, man. If it's a couple dollars, anything under $100, I'm not finna be clocking that. You know what I'm saying? I won't mind. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that $100 ain't gonna kill us, and she helping somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's like what borderline controlling and secure, you know what I'm saying? Not saying you are, but it's like I want to know where every dollar going. Like, come on now. Like she said, if you ain't worried about a motherfucker buying some coffee or some fucking Tim Hortons and shit.
So let me ask you this question real quick. You think white people do that?
Yeah, all the time.
You think white people don't sit up here and sit down and talk about their finance, or such want to borrow some money? See, here's the thing. Again, and this is just again like my perception. Black relationships are based off of dysfunction. They don't know how to function. They don't know what a healthy relationship looks like. They don't understand that the importance of if I'm in a committed relationship, okay, it is no the whole 50-50 thing. It's bullshit. Because if we're talking about building a life together, okay, we can't be separate in anything. That's the dysfunction. It's always, well, this is mine and this is yours. Well, when is it going to be ours? You see what I'm saying? And so if I'm sitting up here and I'm saying, it doesn't matter if it's $40, $10, $20, whatever. The thing of it is you should have enough respect for me, and I should have enough respect for you as the person that I'm building my life with to say, well, let me go ahead and talk to her first. You know what I'm saying? Just to clear. Why? Because one, I don't want no bullshit involved fucking up my relationship over no. Hold on, wait. I don't want that bullshit. So, as a preventative measure, let me go talk to my wife first. You know what I'm saying?
But what if the other person doesn't have a problem? You have an understanding. So I'm not saying be doing sneaky and not communicating. You're speaking of not communicating. I'm speaking of a place you have an understanding with your partner. Yeah. And whatever, and I had a question, what you were saying about is individual, is all one. What about you have to have time for yourself? You do have to do some things alone. That's even your growth. Some things you have to do within, right? And then if you're in a relationship, so now you decided to be a partner with someone, then you do have to have understanding and communication about what you guys are doing together. So whatever that is, and so that means that person should know what you're doing based off those conversations and understanding. I personally, and everybody's different. So what you're saying works for you. So you need to be with somebody that would understand and be willing to do that. Yeah. Some people be in relationships, it wouldn't matter. Some people, it might be a certain dollar amount. It just depends on the individual.
I think with me it's a certain dollar amount, but us pillow talking, I'm like, hey, babe, you know I had to give Charlene the other day $40. You know what I'm saying? Us going to bed, we may be getting ready for bed. Like, you know, I'm not finna call her at that moment like, look, babe, you think I should loan Charlene this money? Like, hell no, this is my money. But at the same time, I'm going to still let her know so she would, because I understand what you're saying. That shit can come back and bite you in the ass. Charlene be like, yeah, I gave Jason pussy for the $40. But what I'm saying is, I'm not about to, like, have a, you know, my wife is my wife, and I respect her as my wife. But at the same time, it's still like Camille said, it's still my money. You know what I'm saying? I can do what I want. But see, again, that's why I say that's the dysfunction. You don't think that's dysfunctional? No, I just think it's. You don't think that that's dysfunctional? No, I don't think it's dysfunctional. Why not? No, because I already told my wife. I didn't tell her at that time, but I told her. No. But see. Okay, let's go a little bit deeper than that. That's the dysfunction. What's the dysfunction? The dysfunction is regardless of whether we're together, what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. It's always that division. Right. You see what I'm saying? It's that division.
Why can't you have yours, mine, and ours? Yeah. Why can't it be like that?
Because, just the same thing with the prenup. Like how you were saying, you don't think that's it. Like how you would have to ask questions. Why would you ask questions if that's what if he's protecting his money? It shouldn't be a problem if he wants to protect his money.
Well, so I would need to understand why.
But why would you need to? But why would you need to understand it? It's his money.
So I know his mindset and know what type of person he is. Because if it's coming from a place of hurt and trauma, then I wouldn't want to be with him.
Okay, but why? It's his money.
That's fine. It's not about his money. Who cares? Money is nothing. It's just a tool. It's not. It's your mindset. So if you're saying I'm creating. I want to do a prenup because I'm a business-minded person and XYZ, and you say that, cool. Then for me, and since I'm going to use myself, then I would be fine with that. But if you're saying it because, I got burnt by women in the past, I don't want no woman taking my money, to me, that is being traumatic, and you have issues, so your reasoning is out of hurt.
Well, can I say something?
So he's asking me why would I ask questions, and that's what I'm asking. Why would I ask questions?
Just get a mic, nigga.
Don't worry about it.
Well, no. What I'm saying is, it's like it's kind of like straddling the fence. It's like you saying, well, this is my money, and I should be able to do what I want with my money, right? That's what you're saying. So if I want to give my friend some money, I shouldn't have to ask you.
So no, exactly what I said is.
Wait, hold on.
I'm gonna tell you right here.
We have our money that we put together, and if it's not
but what I'm saying is, so what's the issue with the prenup? Why should I have to explain to you?
There was an issue with the prenup.
No.
I never said no.
What I'm saying is, it shouldn't be no difference. If you saying, well, I'm going to ask questions. Well, why you want the prenup? Well, he should be able to ask questions as to, well, if you feel like it's your money or whatever, then why I can't ask you why you give him some money without coming to talk to me?
I never said that.
I'm
the
just
question
saying.
was, would I get upset if my man loaned his woman some money? But if you want me to answer that question, I don't care either way. It depends on the circumstances and where the intentions are. So would I care? Direct answer: if my man loaned a woman some money, no, I would not care. And if I did it, my man wouldn't care because that's the type of relationship that I would be in.
All right, man. Fuck that money, nigga. That bitch ain't tricking for it. Don't give it to her. Yeah. All right, man. Next question, man. When we avoid hard conversations, are we keeping the peace or keeping the tension down? And do you avoid hard conversations in your relationship? Let's start with you, Camille. Do you avoid hard conversations? Is it a time and a place?
I definitely think
that's that Gemini shit. We gotta stop.
I just went off because I think first of all I want to respond to understand, and even if you tell me something that made if it triggers me, then that's something that means that's work I need to do within myself. Because why is it triggering me? Right? It's something with that. Secondly, even if it's something I don't want to hear, you need to have understanding. So instead of being reactive, I might okay, give me a minute and let me process what you said, and then I'll come back and I can have a conversation about it.
Yeah, because that Gemini mind, we'll keep thinking about it and breaking it down and seeing what you said and fucked up. So yeah, it'd be hard for that. What about you, Jay?
I had those conversations in the beginning of the relationship. It's because, like, you get to those hard conversations or those difficult conversations after y'all done put like a year in, and you like, who the fuck did I just? So it's like I'm not scared to have those conversations. I require those conversations. That's why I say I vet my women. When we had these conversations, I don't care how good you suck a dick. I don't care if the motherfucking coochie squirt motherfucking Patron. That shit doesn't.
You ever had your dick sucked from the back though?
And while she was playing with my balls too, I done had it all. Look, I'm trying to tell you, all that shit is irrelevant because at the end of the day, what it comes down to is this somebody that, again, am I gonna be here for a good time or I'm here for a long time? So if we can't have these difficult conversations, these hard conversations, then it's no reason. I just know this is just gonna be a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and get my rocks off, and then I'm gonna dip.
And let me ask you this question, you guys. This question: when somebody always addresses the difficult conversations, let's say once or twice a week, does that come off as nagging? Does that come off as just like, damn, nigga, calm down and enjoy the vibe? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Like, if we going through some shit and we done talked about it, then we gotta keep talking about it. If something else came up, we gotta talk about it.
Is it the same thing?
Yeah, the same cycle. Okay. Like, does that come off as nagging? Like, damn, can we just
give an example of what though?
All right, let's say we arguing over. I ain't gonna say a bill. Let's say we arguing over who the kids spending the night. Your kids spending the night, and they not cleaning up. You know what I'm saying? And I done cleaned up. The kids gone. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. The next day, well, your kids when they be coming over, you better tell them that they need to clean up when they come over. All right,
I see,
baby,
like he reiterating that same thing.
So then the kids come over. Well, you better tell them. Like, God damn, you told me what you wanted. You know what the fuck is not now? Like, does that come across as nagging, or does that like a power move or control type shit? Like, I want to tell you what to do. What y'all think about? Does that come up as nagging to y'all, or?
Yes, and it does come off what you said, like a controlling thing.
Yeah, like you better do this or this.
Because I think if you can tell somebody something, you got to give time for it to for them to fix it.
That was my next question. Like, is there time allotted for you to fix it, or is it just
no? Just keep coming at you. You know what I'm saying?
Then it may be time for you to seek ventures elsewhere because the thing is that's another thing. If we can't have a decent way of conflict resolution, that's another thing too. How do we resolve conflicts amongst each other?
That's real talk.
You know what I'm saying? Do we sit up here? Is it going to be something that's constantly brought up? And it ain't even got to be to extreme so much as cheating. Just something as simple as that.
Yeah, something. The dish is not washed.
Yeah,
you know
okay. Well, this is. Are you going to be understanding? Like I tell women all the time, I don't care who's right or wrong. I just want to understand why you feel the way you feel.
And how can I change? You know what I'm saying? To make you feel better.
No. It's not about.
I'm gonna make adjustments.
It's not even about agreeing. See, it's like for me, it's this. What is it? What is it? What do they say? We're gonna agree to disagree. I don't believe in that. I believe in let's not agree to disagree, but allow me to understand you and understand why you feeling that way. Okay, because in me understanding, then I can make necessary adjustments. You know what I'm saying, so that we can resolve the issue.
Yeah, that's the goal.
That's the goal. It's just
That doesn't mean you agree with it.
It doesn't mean I agree with you, but I have to understand
what's going on.
Yeah, your way of thinking, right? Just like you got to understand my way of thinking. And it's not about getting so caught up in the, well, I'm right, you wrong, because that's ego. I take ego out of my relationships.
Yeah, you know what they say, ego stand for edging God out.
Yeah.
Yes, edging God out. You put yourself like you up there. All right, next question, man. If your spouse is not posting you on social media, is that moving different?
No.
Okay. What about you, Quinn?
Why does it matter?
Say it don't matter. It matters these days, though. People take social media
I'm laughing because it's like social media is it's taken so serious. Like,
why? I remember we used to just go on social media to play and to say anything. I still say anything on social media. You know what I'm saying?
I do too.
But people like,
I
you shouldn't
want
say
to go in there and laugh.
Dog,
and
my
it be
daddy-
like so depressing and just like so angry. And I'm like,
man, dog, my daddy would come on there like, you fucking your brand up. You just posting anything. Like, nigga, this is just social media. I don't take it serious, but is it really serious, though?
No, because see, it's like,
I don't know.
No, okay, so I'll tell you. Like, on my page, if you look on my TikTok page, like I took a picture and I had a emoji over my girl face. She laughed at that shit, right? Because she was like, because she know I have a following, and so she was like, well, I don't want to kind of fuck up your brand.
Yeah, I love them.
Plus, I know that you know it's females that'll be it, because she done had females go on her inbox before. I posted her, like we was friends a long time ago, and we used to hang out all the time. And she used to get random inboxes from females like, bro, oh, that's your nigga, and then she's like, no, we just friends, we just cool. And so, I mean, because I've been doing this casting over Jones shit for a minute, and so it's just been like, she just like, I'm gonna let that's your business. That's what you do. Yeah. She's an avid fan of the things that I talk about, as far as like when it comes to relationships, when it comes to spirituality, when it comes to building that relationship with God. She knows that it's females that approach me. They've approached us. We was in the mall. Oh, I'm your friend, though. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck this lady.
Like, you are so disrespectful.
Man, I had a woman inbox me.
But she a real one. That's
that's
real. Understanding.
Again, but that's what I'm saying.
And she putting her ego to the side. She not
and a lot of women wouldn't do that.
Well, see, you have to understand. Like our stuff runs deep. I don't hide anything from her. That's why I'm saying, as far as like she's came to me and said, hey, such and such want to know if he can borrow some money. Well, all right, go ahead. If you need some help, let me know. You know what I'm saying? And it's not so much about controlling. It's just about the respect. It's just about I don't want to rock that boat. You see what I'm saying? I like the piece. It's like how some people.
You saying you don't want to leave room for conflict?
Leave any room for any conflict, leave any room for anything that's gonna mess up what we got, the fun sway of it, because we don't argue. Like some people say, well, it's healthy to argue. No, the fuck it's not.
Man, I'm in a
you
good. You know what? My relationship, we be arguing.
When people
like
think you should argue in relationships,
that's
toxic,
that's toxic and that's dysfunctional.
I love my toxic shit. I got going on.
What about breaking up to make up.
That's that. No, because
Is
it's
that toxic?
yeah, that's toxic. Because when you leave,
I
you
love
leave.
that shit. We be arguing in the club, nigga. She be
that's
grabbing me, throwing my drink. Oh, it be all crazy. I love that shit.
Kinky over there.
I don't do the like.
It's spicy. That bring up spice.
Yeah. No, but you know, at the same time, though, I definitely agree with you, man. When you have peace in your relationship, it brings peace to your life, and it creates happiness. And we don't have happiness a lot, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to live in that, because happiness only lasts so long. Then you gotta get back to the real world.
Like, hold on, real quick. I'm gonna tell you something. This is kind of crazy, because it was kind of weird. Because when she kidnapped me and stuff, when I was talking to her, right? And this is why I said a woman can be a blessing to your life, right? Because we was talking and she was like, you should really start getting back into doing your podcast and stuff like that,
and then
right?
boom, I called.
And then boom, you called, right? But see, that's what I'm saying as far as like those blessings that when you find somebody like that, you know what I'm saying? What she brings to the so-called table is she allows me to vibrate at a higher frequency constantly, because I'm not worrying about if this woman got another nigga in her DMs. Yeah. I'm not worrying about if she's sneaking off over here fucking with this dude or that dude. You know what I'm saying? She has access to my phone.
She go through your phone?
She can go. I don't give a. It's a phone, nigga. If I'm up in her raw, what the hell is the problem with her going through my phone?
Where you putting the second one at?
Facts
You know
about
what I'm saying?
that.
Let's be serious.
You don't be having a second phone?
I ain't got to have no second
Shout out
phone.
to him, man. Give him another round of applause,
Because the whole thing of it is when you find something good, you hold on to it, right?
Sometimes.
Okay, and you
When do you let it go? When do you let it go?
You know what? I self-sabotage a lot.
That's
you know what I'm
real.
saying? I'm a runner. You know what I'm saying? When I get emotionally attached, emotionally involved, I get scared. Shit, because you know one thing about it, when you get your heart broke that one time, man, that shit lasts long as shit on your ass. And just being honest and vulnerable with the audience, you know what I'm saying? So I be nervous, and I have somebody right now that's in my life that's really showing me that I don't have to be, but we still be at odds. You know what
Is
I'm
that
saying?
an air sign thing?
Yeah, and she a
I think
Gemini too, though. That's crazy.
Flow. We just be flowing out in the world.
But you heard me though, Camille, she a Gemini. And I never thought to date a Gemini. Because I always thought like Gemini just horrors and just do their thing. But the connection on the mind far as the we're not gonna put this episode out neither, because I'm fucking my whole emotion up. But what I'm saying, I'm talking shit. But no, when you connect with somebody that's on the same vibration, that Gemini vibration it's different. I love it because they know you. You know what I'm saying? They know what you thinking. Oh, I'm not gonna do this because I don't want him to think this later. You know what I'm saying? Or I'm not gonna do this because I don't want her to think this later. And we had to go through our trials and tribulations, man. Our first time we went out, man, she snatched me up in the bar, thought a bitch was hollering at me. And it was crazy. And we still be on some crazy shit, but the main goal is to love.
It's definitely gonna be a roller coaster.
It's gonna be I love roller coaster though. Cause I don't like, you know what? Because I don't like shit going all the way right. You know what I'm saying? I like a little. Bitch. If everything going right, something going wrong, I'm about to knock this goddamn table up.
See,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm not like
that. You was coming so far. Why are you?
No,
See, you gotta learn how to transmute that energy, bro.
Yeah, that's what I got. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Shout out to Event Party Box, man. That's our sponsor for the show. I apologize. I done shout y'all out. Event Party Box. Make sure y'all get y'all toes today. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, what I'm saying is as far as like you made me lose my train of thought. But
transmute.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to transmute that energy. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Because at one point, like me and old girl had that conversation because I'm not gonna lie, it was weird being in a relationship with somebody and we actually talk.
Yeah, that's me and my baby.
It was like weird being in a relationship with somebody and we don't argue. Yeah. Like it's like, and she ain't no Leo. She's a Virgo.
Oh, okay. I love Virgos.
And the thing of it
they're
is,
very structured.
Yeah, and they researchable. Like if you tell them something, they gonna go research that shit.
But see that's what I'm saying. As far as like when it comes to things that I tell her that I'm interested in, right? She goes. Gets to research and send it. I can show you my Instagram where she done sent me stuff like I'm checking this out. Here she come. Or check this out. Check this out. That's the type of woman that a man needs in his life, right? Because what people don't understand about women, right? Women were sent from the divine to be a man's wisdom. You see what I'm saying? That's what men are missing about the semblance of a woman. Yeah. If you ever want to get close to God, get close to your woman.
Close to your woman. That's
you know what I'm saying?
Said,
because she's got that divine. If she's of the divine.
Yeah. Everybody not.
That should be part of the vetting process. Right?
That's a part of the vetting process, because she knows if you don't have a relationship with God, I can't be with you. I don't care if you're Muslim, Christian. If you choking chickens in the garage or something, you have to have a relationship with God. For me, in order for this to work, because if it's not gonna, if you don't, it's not gonna work for me, because I'm in tune with the divine.
That's real shit.
Yeah, so it's like,
you in tune with the divine.
Otherwise, right, it's not gonna work.
But
it's
no,
like
man.
you wasting your time.
But far as what I'm going through, man, I don't know why I'm saying this publicly, this crazy. But I just found somebody that just let me open up emotionally, man. Just let me I probably cried with her and laughed with her, everything.
That's big.
Yeah, nigga, because I ain't let no bitch really get close to me like that.
quit calling her bitches.
No, I ain't calling her a bitch. I'm calling her bitches. But I call her a bitch when I want to, though, nigga. It's my bitch.
Every time I tell you, it be like the step, she be taking leaps and bounds, and then he'll take a big ass giant step backwards.
But I wasn't calling her a bitch, but I will. You know what I'm saying? But it just feels good to have somebody that just touched me emotionally, man. She just do everything that I didn't know I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know I needed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Fuck you, Mom. You know what I'm saying? And dog, I've never been in my life where I just turned down advances, and you know what I'm saying, those nice looking women, or I didn't advance them, and like I don't even think about women now. I just think about us building our businesses. You know what I'm saying?
She helped you spiritually grow.
Yeah, she did. She did, and I never had. Dog, like I told y'all, me and her argue. And I'll be yelling, and she not from Detroit. She from down south. And I'll be yelling, and she, instead of her yelling back, she'd be like, baby, what we can do to make this right? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but
damn,
again, that's that divine wisdom.
Yeah, come on.
Because see, that's her purpose. Mm-hmm. That's a woman's purpose. A woman's purpose, right? Right? A woman's purpose is to be man's wisdom from God. Mm-hmm. Okay? I did a thing. I did a live where I said Adam was a bitch ass nigga. Mm-hmm. Right?
Listen to you.
No, the reason I said that is I've done a lot of research, and I know the true story of Adam and Eve, and I understand why he chose to lead with Eve. Right? The Adam in the Bible, the King James Bible, is a bitch, because what did he do? He ratted on his girl. Threw her ass under the bus.
God, she wouldn't get that pussy up.
No. She didn't do all that. See, that's what they want you to believe.
She didn't get no pussy up?
No.
What she do?
No.
I know they eat no fruit. If y'all come with this fruit, no.
See, what you don't understand, that fruit wasn't some shit that you ate. That fruit was knowledge that she was given. She was given knowledge. Eve had one job, right? The only job Eve had was to be her husband's helpmate, was to make his life easier. If you look at it, Adam and Eve were slaves. So what did she do? She's seeing her man in a position of servitude. Here, this being over here, they didn't fuck. He gave her knowledge. And the thing of it is, what did she do first? She didn't give it to him. She took that knowledge first, because what was the consequences? In the event that you take this, you will surely what? Die.
So the devil told Eve that they were slaves.
Listen. No. Listen to what I'm saying. If you look into it, fuck all that mysticism shit, if you look into it, you'll see. But what I'm saying is, they don't look at the sacrifice Eve made for Adam. But at the end, because they said, in the minute that you eat this, you will die. And what did she do? She took of it first. Sacrifice to say, okay, and then they said when she seen it was good and she didn't die, she did what?
Hey,
Took
nigga,
it to
taste
her
this, nigga.
husband.
This good, nigga. Go ahead.
Took it to her husband.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And what Adam do?
He ate that shit, didn't
He ate it, and then what? When God came, what he
Told.
do? He
This
told
bitch
him.
did. Yeah, this bitch
She did it. She did it. Threw her ass under the motherfucking
That's
bus.
a fact.
And threw her ass under the. This is the King James version of the Bible.
See, that's the Gemini me would have ran and set the whole Eden on fire.
He blamed
with him
God
in the
after that. He
middle
said,
of
"You
it.
gave her to
You
me."
fucking
Exactly.
snake.
Look, Adam
Don't
was a bitch
respect
ass
him.
nigga.
Yeah, that's
He was a
real,
bitch ass
man.
nigga. He did accept accountability. The first thing he did was threw her ass under the bus.
Yeah.
He blamed everybody. Men don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Men don't do that, but that's just a depiction of it.
He may have been a homosexual.
Well, I don't know what he was, but
No, you know,
Well, the point
I'm
of the
trying
fact
to get
that I appreciate is that you even recognize with your woman and what the purpose of women. And not only do you recognize it, but it sounds you appreciate it. Many guys
Akashic Records. That's all I'm
do
gonna say.
not even recognize it in order to appreciate it, or if they do recognize it, they don't appreciate it, and so they don't even understand the worth, and then brings out all the other bullshit.
And for the record, I'm single, ladies, but I really have somebody.
Wait.
Yes, hold on. Let me say this. Hold on. Let me say this. 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 Let me say
To
this.
another lifetime.
Let me just say this. I'm single. I'm just taking my time, and we taking our time. But I understand what I have, and I'm not letting it go. But right now, I'm just taking my time so I can make sure I can be the man that she needs. So that's all.
Thank you for clarifying.
So y'all want to give me some pussy? The
Clear
door's still
that
open. No, I'm joking. It's not open. I'm just joking. She watching. I was just playing. But no, at the same time, no, that's a real story, though. I've never really looked at Adam and Eve like that.
Look at if you read the Ethiopian, I do research. See, I don't just go by. I go deep, right?
Please
And so,
do not believe that Adam and Eve story.
that Adam and Eve story was.
I thought
like
she had gave some pussy away. And
No, see,
why.
that's what they tell you because you have to.
I'm not
You got
Christian,
to
so I
understand.
really-
You got to understand the purpose of this whole Bible thing, and the thing of it is I call it the slave master's handbook because that's exactly what it's for. It's for the purpose of servitude. Because if you look at it, Adam was put in the Garden of Eden to do what? Work until he do what? Die. That ain't no blessing. You a slave, nigga.
Yeah, you a slave.
You a slave. And then the story of Adam and Eve, they put the whole brunt end of it on her to cause dissension between man and woman. Look at it. If you look at it, but that is not how that is not a true divine union.
And then they trying to blame the woman for causing all this shit, so
Yeah.
she holds no weight in the church. She can't have no.
She can't have it's a way.
created
To put her
sin,
down, really.
which they call her Lilith.
But
It's Eve's.
Lilith technically was Adam's first wife, and again,
Yeah, but I'm
his
saying
bitch
she's the
ass couldn't even
dark side
control
of
her.
her.
Little Adam had another wife.
Adam
Lilith.
had a wife.
She's the
named
dark
Lilith.
side.
She's not the dark side.
No,
She's
no,
not
that's what
the-
she's predicted as the dark.
Yeah.
I did not know this shit, man. Y'all put me up. Herbal Tea Podcast and shit
Freaking
y'all learn,
astrology.
man. This is crazy, man.
So like mine, Leo is in Lilith because it's in astrology. So that's like your shadow.
Right. Right.
Oh, damn. So Adam done snitched on everybody, got the pussy.
Well, see, if you know the story of Adam and Lilith, Adam couldn't control Lilith.
What Lilith
in the
do?
Bible? Lilith didn't want to. When Adam, that first creation, God created man and woman. Right?
Right, Adam and
that
Eve.
was Adam and Eve. No, that was Adam and Lilith.
Man, that's the man.
Hold on.
I'm doing the Bible, man. Y'all got me fucked
Let me
up.
finish it
I'm
up.
through, man.
Let me finish it up. So Lilith's issue was she felt that her and Adam was equal.
Right.
And so she didn't feel like he should be on top of her when they have sex. Technically, this is what they
So
say.
they should be on the side? Or?
I don't know what position she wanted to be in, but she didn't want him on top of her. She didn't want to be in missionary. So she left. And what did Adam do? Instead of going after his woman, he ran and told God, man, Eve left. And Lilith left me and this, that, and this. That's what he did.
Where did Eve come from if it was only Adam and Lilith?
Basically, the basis of the man, of the rib. And it's because the rib covers the heart, blah, blah, blah. Lilith, the story of Lilith was a story when God created man and female, he created them and called their name. That's where that comes from.
Yeah, that's
So
what that
before they
comes
gave them name, they was Lilith and Adam.
Well,
They didn't even have a name.
They didn't have a name.
Yeah.
So but the whole thing is, people have to read one. and not read from one source.
The information is out there.
Yeah, I mean,
Like if you really want to go deep, right? If you really want to go deep into this religious thing, if
I was
religion
going
is
to even go
religion,
deeper with other beings
because-
being available.
I was gonna get on that. I was gonna get on that too.
Okay.
If you want to go
But y'all
deep,
talking about like aliens and shit like that?
it go a little bit deeper than that. But if you want to go deep, like if you look at your Bible, right, and if you look at the ancient teachings of Kemet,
Heard
right?
about commit.
The teachings of Kemet line up with everything that they said in the Bible. But this was written way before the Bible. This is showing you how they came in and took what was given to us, our history, and changed it in a way to enslave us as a people through our mind, having us believe that you can do something so horrible whereas it blocks your blessing from the divine, and nothing can sever the connection of the divine from you.
Because you know it's so crazy that you said that. Because almost every story in the Bible. Not saying everyone, not saying every story, but most stories in the Bible are like a slave come up out of slavery type of thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's it's an underdog book. Like, you could come out of this slavery and be this, or God gonna protect you all through all this torment y'all going through. Like, damn, why I always got to start at the, you know what I'm saying, the bottom of the shit.
Here's a question for you. This is one that I ask, and I get like they say, you supposed to fear God, right? And I tell people that that's bullshit. Right. And they say, well, why is that bullshit? I say, because in your Bible it says God never gave you the spirit of fear. So how can I fear something that he never gave me? That makes absolutely no sense.
That's a fact.
At all.
Damn, bro.
So basically what you're telling me is you don't have to fear, you have to accept, like you say, accept. You have to understand the relationship. You have to build this relationship. It's intimate, right? I always tell people this is intimate. I love talking about this shit, right? I'm saying I love talking about the divine and the blessings and things that come from it, because you have to go out here and do your own research. I can't tell you how to build a relationship with God.
Yeah.
That's something that you have to do. And if you just following the masses, and you're wondering why do I always keep? You have this idea that in order for you to get a blessing, you have to go through some bullshit.
Yeah.
Which is the furthest thing from the truth.
Everything is within.
Exactly.
Man, come on.
Like
man.
you bring forth your own conflict. Like when people get involved in fucked up situations and say, well, God put me in that situation. No, God didn't tell you to go in there and rob that bank, nigga. That was some shit that you chose to do. God didn't sit up here and tell you to sell that dope, nigga. That was something that you chose to do. You know what I'm saying? Well, God made a way for me to get out. He didn't want you in it.
Yeah, he wants you in it.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think about you have to accountability and it's consequences for everything.
And some things
and what's for you is for you.
Your thoughts. Like
Exactly.
You literally keep creating the same thing over and over
and over again.
That's it.
And you have to be able to break that cycle. You have to be able to escape the matrix.
Man, we gonna have a church thing on here. I'm gonna have a Muslim. I'm gonna have this nigga, and I'm gonna have a Christian on this motherfucker next week. And we gonna have some church on this thing next week, man. Because I want to know people's opinion, and we gonna put the truth on the table.
Look. Akashic Records, that's all I'm gonna tell you.
There it is, man. We putting the truth on the table next week. I'm gonna have a Muslim, I'm gonna have my man Jay over here, and I'm gonna have a Christian, and we gonna put everything on. And I got Hebrew Israelite too. So we gonna come put this shit on the table.
Understand this. I'm gonna say this. I don't argue about religion. I don't mind.
It's a conversation.
No, because I'm gonna tell you. Usually what happens, because I speak a different type of truth. Okay. I don't submit to God. I commit to God. It's a difference.
Man, this nigga preaching.
It's like it's like prayers. I've learned on my journey, prayer should be. We are taught to beg to pray. I mean, we are taught to beg in our prayers, pleading, right? But you should be commanding. In your prayers.
Amen. All right, put y'all social handles out, man. Camille, start with you, man. Put them social handles out.
Camille _Andriette, KimIETTE on Instagram, Kim Andrew on TikTok, and Kim Andrew or Camille Barzi on Facebook.
Fella, she's single, she beautiful, and if you come right, she may give you a chance, man. Definitely. What about you, Jay?
All right, you can hit me up. All right, TikTok, Casanova Jones 360. You can also check me out on Instagram, JStone 360, or just look for me on Facebook, Jason Smith. I'm the guy with the pretty eyes. That's it. So come at me.
All them niggas with brown eyes think they pretty, nigga. That's some bullshit. Nah, man. Shout out to y'all for being on the podcast today. Like, this was a better podcast than I thought. Because usually we come up here and talk about relationship and all that shit.
Really good.
Yeah, we took it to a whole nother level. And hopefully, man, y'all be available next week, man. And
make it Saturday or Sunday, because, you know, I got to get back to that bag.
no, we're not gonna. Nigga, you make it when we make it. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to say is, Brooks Media 1, go on YouTube. Y'all be able to see this episode tonight. I'm dropping this one tonight. I'm gonna drop the other one on Sunday. This one was so good, I gotta drop this one first. Last words to y'all, man. Shout out to Rita D and her family, man. She lost her uncle, man, and
Praying for you, Rita.
man, definitely praying for her, man. And you cannot break a person who gets their strength from God. Remember, you are never too old and it's never too late. Chase your motherfucking dream. Urban T Podcast. We got this.